My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is November 28, 2024. It is 2:32 a.m. So yesterday, the list that I had, I didn't finish record everything. So I left the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tweets that had to do with, FAFO found out and sort of mentioned Project 25. So I wanted to share them with you. The last one here, well, this one is a LOL. It's a picture. I remember what it was. But this one is pretty long. I put it sort of last. And I think most of them, no. This one is a screenshot. And these 3 are videos. And this one is a screenshot. So let's get to it. The reason I wanted to share them with you, they make sense. And there's some of them have some real information. Especially the last one. Okay, so let's look at the background. 4,450 subscribers. New subscriber, welcome. Estimate revenue, $105.53. Analytics. Wow, 1,216 views in the last 48 hours. Okay, let's go on Twitter. This is the last one that I have. It has about 8-minute worth of video. And it's going to be screenshot. But let's do the other ones first. Okay, so that's that. I don't know. Seems like this should have been a conversation before the election. All right. U.S. farm groups wants Trump to spare their workers from deportation. That was on Monday, the 25th. Washington. U.S. farm industry groups want President-elect Donald Trump to spare their sector from his promise of mass deportation, which could upend a food supply chain heavily dependent on immigrants in the United States illegally. So far, Trump officials have not committed to any. And the thing is that when you want to destroy things, you don't care. He doesn't care. Trump never cared about the U.S. but his own pocket. I don't even want to go to the comment. Like she said, this is something they should have thought about before the election and, vote the right way. They want special, how do you call this? Special treatment. I don't even want to go in the comment. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so let's pause this. That's a TikTok video. It's only 14 seconds. You made your bed, now sleep in it. That's the same topic that I just read. U.S. farm groups want Trump to spare their workers from deportation. That. Okay, 14 seconds. Listen.
You won. Get over it. You don't get to play backsies now. You don't get to claim exception. This is what you wanted.
That's right.
We're in the find out stage now.
Well, we're still not in the found out stage yet because he's not sworn in yet. So we do not know how that is going to run. There's a lot of things going in the background. And both camp, Biden and Trump camps, I don't want to go too much into it to do speculation. But let me just leave it as that. Again, I don't want to go in the comment as well. All right. Because I was reading some of these and it seems like some people still don't get it. All right, this is another one. Trump's deportation plan has CEOs in Texas shitting bricks. F1 found out. Of all states, I think Texas was like the most cheery one, the most cheery state for Trump. Okay, Texas is now, okay, so that's the caption of this. Let's listen. It's 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Texas is now in the find out stage of Donald Trump's policies, specifically his plan to deport immigrants, as alarms are going off in the construction industry inside Texas that they will lose half of their workforce. One CEO said this, quote, "It would devastate our industry. We wouldn't finish our highways. We wouldn't finish our schools. Housing would disappear. I think we'd lose half the labor.
And the thing is that with housing, pretty much around the country, not just in Texas, even in my neighborhood, couple buildings went up. And the way those Mexicans work with bricklaying and all of that. And the worst thing is, many of these developers, they don't want to hire, how do they call them? Union workers. So they rely on the Mexicans and other people with for cheaper labors. All right, so let's continue.
Unquote. Where were they during the campaign? Donald Trump has been saying he was going to do this for months, for years now. He was serious about it. It just boggles my mind that the whole time he is saying it, they must have known this could be the outcome, and yet they stayed silent.
Yeah.
They stayed silent.
Logic thinkers, they can't comprehend. They can't, when someone says something, how do they process things in their mind? Do they think, okay, if this happened, then that might happen? They didn't think logically of some of the things that Trump was saying, even though many people, many educated people like Mark Cuban, who was telling them about tariff, and there's professionals, I think they said some sort of like 5 groups, what's the name of them? Who won some awards, I can't think of it right now, who literally told us that if we follow with Trump's plan for the economy, economists, that's the word, economists who sort of gave us warning of how bad Trump plan will be. But nobody listened. I should not say nobody. It's just a good portion of Americans did not listen. Since we live in a democracy, populists win. So we have to, the whole country is going to go down with the majority that voted for Trump. So the word that I was looking for was Nobel Prize winners, economists who gave us that warning. And so many other people too. But they prefer they prefer someone who has a concept of a plan and who doesn't care about economy, who doesn't care about moral, ethic, value, respect of other people. None of that. They don't care about that, and they prefer a felon. And so there is absolutely no word for this, because this was clear as clear can be. But either they voted for racism or whatever, but I've read a lot of comments that she didn't have a plan, she didn't have this. She went around and explained everything, but a good portion of Americans did not listen. Whether it's stupidity or just racism, whatever. And we know there were a lot of suppression. So let's not forget about that, voting suppression. So, all right, let me not go into that. There's no words, okay? There's no word to describe these people for their logical thinking. Okay, why am I saying logical thinking? They don't have any logic. Okay, but let's continue. Let me move it back slightly.
Must have known this could be the outcome, and yet they stayed silent. They stayed silent, and now they want to worry. It's as if they wanted him in his office, hoping they could stop him from doing all of his destructive plans, just so Kamala Harris wouldn't become president. Well, welcome to the find out stage with the rest of us. We were already prepared. We knew this was coming. For you, this may be a different experience, but welcome to it.
Okay, again, I'm not going to go in the comments because some idiots are trying to make it seems like whatever Trump said wasn't what it is. All right, so this one is very critical. What I find very important with this is that she created a list that supported Project 2025. So she will be going over that list and name some of the companies who donated to Project 2025. And it's a lot, and it's very surprising. Okay, companies that made large donation to Trump and Project 2025. Okay, 8 minutes and 8 seconds. This is why I left this one last. The next one is a bit LOL one.
Okay, so I put together a list of companies that donated bigly to Donald Trump, as well as to super PACs that were behind Project 2025, and as well as the worst Republicans out there, Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene. a list of these donors, and they're not companies that donated some to Republicans and some to Democrats. No, they overwhelmingly funded moving Donald Trump and Project 2025 into the White House. So I want everybody to keep that in mind. And before any MAGA get into my comments section, I want you guys all to remember, it was one person who researched all the large companies that had DEI programs or anything that resembled anything woke, like donating $500 to a local pride organization. That one person identified all these companies, and then the right-wing podcasters and content creators pushed it all, and they were successful in getting all these DEI programs wiped out. Or the one white, wealthy Christian nationalist woman who single-handedly, through Ziklag, researched and identified 35,000 Democratic voters and challenged all of their voting records to get them purged from voter rolls. One person. So stay out of my comments section about what we're going to do to stand up for our values. Okay, now, this is going to be an overwhelming list. You're going to feel overwhelmed. I promise you, I'm going to give you the list of all the companies and products that supported Democrats or supported both parties equally or didn't donate politically at all. And that's a huge list. But right now, we're going to go through this list.
Okay, I hope you understand what she's saying here. Okay, there are some companies that did donate to both campaigns, but the one that she's gonna focus on is the list, okay, that she's gonna focus on is the list that the companies that support Project 25 and support Trump. Okay, and the thing with this, you don't see the name, she just read them. I read some of the comments when I first came across this video. Some people were complaining, why didn't she write the list, put it for people to see? But this is someone, I don't know her schedule or whatever. At least she took the time to give us that information. So it's up to us to go through the videos slowly and listen and then do what you have to do to, I don't know, to make it easier for you, but at least she did the hard part already, letting us know the list, okay?
AutoZone, Ace Hardware, Allegiant Air, Arby's, Armor All cleaning products, for the car, Ashley Furniture, Bali, bras and underwear for women, Bausch and Lomb, Big Heart Pet Brands, Bike Athletics, that's men's underwear, Any Beer by Molson, Any Beer by Coors, Brooks Running Shoes, bummer. Buffalo Bills, I'm including the sports teams here for donating bigly to Project 2025 and Trump because most sports teams didn't donate at all, but I'm mentioning the ones that voted for Trump and Project 2025. Buffalo Wild Wings, Buick Cadillac, Carl's Jr., Champ Clothing, anything by Hanes really.
Wow.
Chevrolet, Cincinnati Financial, Cinnabon, Conair Hair Products, which are all your hair products at like Myers in your pharmacy, Cuisinart Kitchen Products, Dairy Queen, Dirt Devil, Discount Tire, Dole Foods, that's a lot of frozen fruits and canned fruits, Dudley Sports, Exxon, Farberware, that's the kitchen and dining room products, Florists.com, Folgers, Fruit of the Loom, Fruitbouquets.com, Fry's Electronics, Geico Insurance.
I'm surprised Folgers, this is the coffee that I drink. Wow. You know what crossed my mind? They buy those beans cheap in those countries, okay, South America, and then they come here, make a lot of money off of it. Anyway, let's continue. Let's listen to that.
George Foreman Grill, GMC,
Wow.
Hanes, all the Hanes subsidiaries, Hardee's, Helzberg Diamonds, Hendrick Motorsports, Hobby Lobby. This one hurts. Home Goods, because they're owned by TJ Maxx.
Wow.
Hoover Vacuum Cleaners, Horizon Bank, Keller Williams Realty. If you're going to buy or sell home, keep that in mind. Legs, which are the socks and nylons and stuff like that. Las Vegas Sands, so stay out of their hotels if you're going to Vegas. LL Bean, Maid Inform,
Wow.
it's bras and underwear for women. This one hurts. Marshalls, they're owned by TJ Maxx. Martin's Famous Pastry Shops. McDonald's.
Oh, this is not
Any Beer by
surprise.
Miller's. Any Beer by Milwaukee's Best. Mobile. Molson's. Of course, My Pillow. Napa Auto Parts, the New Orleans Saints, the New York
Wow.
Yankees,
Wow.
Norwegian Cruise Lines, Old Dutch Foods, Oric Vacuums, Purdue Farms. That's a shit ton of meat in the grocery store that we buy. Playtex, bras and hygiene products and baby products. Public Storage, Rayovac, Schlotsky's restaurant franchise, Shell Oil, Sierra Trading Post, Slumberland, mattresses and furniture, Soma Intimates for women, Spalding, Stanley Black & Decker Hardware, Star Furniture, Stiletto Power and Hand Tools, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, The Popcorn Factory, Toastmaster Appliances, Tractor Supply, Wendy's, Wynn Resorts in Las Vegas, 1-800-Flowers.com.
Wow.
All of the Smucker's products, the Uncrustables, Jif Peanut Butter, Jelly, Dunkin' Donuts, Meow Mix, Milk Bones, Pepperonis, that's all from them. Public Supermarket, Act Fluoride Mouthwash, all the Procter & Gamble products. They donated bigly to Project 2025.
Wow.
Baskin Robbins, Charmin, Omni Hotels, Wow Cable, the Arizona Diamondbacks, they even donated to Lauren Boebert. What the hell? Chiquita Brands, Jimmy Dean, their sausage, Land O'Lakes, Boost Mobile, Vanity Fair, they're the paper cups and paper plates, GNC, Grey Goose, the Los Angeles Angels, Sunoco, Tito's Vodka, Turtle Wax, Wonder Bread. This one's sad. You've got Urban Outfitters and you've got Free People. They own Free People, and Free People donated to Trump and Project 2025. Enterprise Rental Car. Motorola, Papa John's, Walmart, Yum Brands, Garmin for GPS and other sports products, Alamo Rental Cars, Hershey products. This is a good time to go on that diet and avoid all Hershey chocolates.
Wow.
Anthropology, Bacardi, Bluebell Creameries, Chobani Yogurts, Dean Foods. They sell a lot of meat. Now listen, this seems overwhelming. I promise you I'm going to give you a list of everywhere that donated to Democrats, didn't donate at all, or donated an equal amount to both parties, okay? But it's like the best sports coaches and athletes have said. If you are speeding through the woods on skis or on a bike for competition or the thrill, you do not look at the trees and the boulders and the ledges that you want to avoid. You look at the path right in front of you. That's what you keep your eyes on. And this will be easier if you sit down and write down all the products and vendors and stores and restaurants that you do want to donate or visit and purchase from. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this under 10 minutes. So it's easier to come up with that list of what you do want to purchase, where you do want to shop, than it is to try to avoid all of these. This is not an all-inclusive list. And I would definitely start with the Goods Unite Us app, which is where I got a lot of this. And then the Open Secrets Donor Lookup. If you want to find local stores and restaurants, you just gotta find the name of the owner and plop it in Open Secrets Donor Lookup, and you'll see if they donated overwhelmingly to Republicans or to Democrats. So my part 2 of all the companies that are safe to purchase from and visit will be coming soon. I just need a little time to put that list together.
All right. So that's that. If you guys, wants to see a writing of it, I don't know. I don't think I have time to do all of that. I just wanted to share with you the information. All right. Although it's going to be a screenshot. I'm not going to go in the comment. This is my last one. It's a LOL one after all these other tweets that I share with you. F1 find out. I asked my grandpa, who is a retired homicide detective, to babysit tonight. I wasn't disappointed. He must have played a lot with the baby and he got tired and just dropped himself on the floor there. There's his pacifier, his bottle, his little toy, and just dropped there. He looks so cute even though I don't see his face. All right, not reading the content. All right, that's what makes it funny. But may this never be something real life that I come across. But anyway, that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I need to make a thumbnails for this video. Yesterday, after I finished edited, I had to go take my son to the dentist. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.